What is a knight's favorite mammal? An armadillo. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in, my friends. Welcome to more no power practice. We're going to do a playthrough of Contra and a playthrough of Super C, practicing our no power runs. And then we'll move over to tonight's main event, which will be Iron Sword, also on the NES. It'll be our second night attempting our first playthrough of that game. So far we've made it to level 4, but we're going to be picking it up again from the start, because Iron Sword has limited continues and is very tricky, and the password that I left off with last time basically had no lives attached to it, so we're going to be better off starting from the start, which I think will be okay in level 1 or 2. I'm a little bit worried about level 3, though. I don't remember where the, let me move this camera a little bit, where the mandatory item in level 3 is. No, it's too far that way. Can't get it how I want it. Hello, Lucent Jelly. First in chat. Here with the snowmen. I'm very sad. I looked out the window this morning and all of my snow had melted. It breaks my heart every time. Alright, depending on how we do on Iron Sword, we may follow that up with some Doom 64. I'm kind of thinking about doing a level in Doom at the end of the stream, if we have time. But first things first is going to be Contra. I'm just running through the game, not picking up any power-ups. Getting lots of practice in, because eventually I want to do it in 1 life. I've done it in 1 credit once, but I still need to practice up for 1 life. We'll run the timer until the first death. If I die in level 1 or in level 2, we will reset and take it from the top. If I die after level 2, we just live with what happens. It will snow again, and next time will be even more better. I'm already looking forward to it. As long as I don't have to drive. Alright, so here we go. First run of the night. We're getting off the ground now. Sparrow, good to see you. Welcome in. And Mile Hyrule. I hope you're doing well, my friends. We're just getting started. Loyal to Soil. Everybody's here now. Maybe not everybody, but we sure have a lot of people coming in all at once. Great to have you here. Whoa. We're gonna do a run of Contra. We're gonna do a run of Super C. And then we're going to try out Iron Sword again. And depending on how Iron Sword goes, I'm expecting we may finish up the stream with another attempt in that level of Doom 64 that was giving me so much grief. Hopefully we can beat that level and maybe another one. No, what a terrible way to start. You missed the joke. Well, thank you for repeating it, Jelly. Cows might be absent today, as she mentioned yesterday. Yes, this is true. This is true, so we might not have everybody. Is that a tombstone for my joke? How did Mission Impossible do? Mission Impossible was terrible, Mile Hyrule. I did finally clear that level, but it took the full the full, like, 2 hours on that game. The full 2 hours on that game were devoted to that one level. I mean, pretty much that's the way Doom always goes as well, but it's not a good time. It's not a whole lot of fun to spend so much time on the same level. The problem with Mission Impossible as well was that I kept getting stuck, like, at the very end of the level with... Even when I figured it out, I'm not really sure why things went differently. Like, I figured out something to do differently, but I do not understand why it worked. My controls are feeling a little sticky. I don't know what's going on. How did that capsule explode on the left-hand side? What happened there? Was that one of my bullets? Really? This game is continually strange. Sticky, too sticky, exactly. Maple syrup on the controller. If you really want to challenge, try Impossible Mission on the C64. I definitely think I'm going to have to, Sparrow. You've mentioned it a couple times. I have no idea what it even is, but... But I think I'm going to have to try it out. I honestly don't know how to play that game even to this day. Well, maybe we'll solve the mystery together then. I'm glad that getting zapped by the electric fence doesn't take a life, because I sure run into it a lot. Wow, and just like that, we're at the end of level 2. That sure flew by. Victory. Okay, we made it past level 2, so no more resets. We'll live with our deaths. Thinking pretty soon here, when I get some time in an afternoon, it's gonna be about time to start up the real, like, serious grind for the perfect no power run. Whoa. In this game, at least. I don't know about Super C. I think that's what my next, unannounced afternoon stream should be. I think I might have to start looking for some new headphones soon, too. I'm getting a lot of, like, high-pitched chirping in my left ear. Greg's Retro Channel. Welcome in, Greg. Hope you're doing well tonight. Just bought a new pair of headphones today, along with a few new to me games. Right on. These headphones were new to me when I bought them. They were a thrift store find. And I will probably continue to use them until I find another thrift store pair. I'm good. Good to hear. No! Oh, my run ruined by that laser. Oh, I'm so upset. Go back to work tomorrow afternoon. Days off go by so quickly. That they do. Alright, I wonder how many times I'm going to die to the bubbles. It sure seems to happen a lot. No. Oh, I hate these bubbles. They're so difficult. They're so difficult with this gun. They're so tiny, and my bullets are so tiny. I don't have any time to ever attack the boss. Ugh. This game is torturous without the spread gun. Simply torturous. Keep running. Oh yeah, the snow plows. That was weird. Why'd that guy despawn? Easy, boss. Simple name, welcome in. Pleasure to see you again. Yeah, just keep that laser far away from me. I didn't jump well enough. What am I supposed to do now? No. Oh, I gotta take this guy out before I cross. I don't like this. I don't like that jump at all. Too easy with power-ups? That boss is easy even without power-ups. Oh, you mean is the game too easy with power-ups? The game isn't easy with power-ups, but I've already beaten it deathless with power-ups, so now I'm training up for a deathless no power run, and it's definitely a challenge. I'm not ready for it yet. We are getting there. I can clear a lot of the levels without dying with no powers. The trick is going to be to make all of the levels happen at the same time. I disagree. Impressive, thank you. I've done a no power playthrough of this where I haven't used any continues. So we've done the 1 credit clear, but the 1 life clear is still a ways off. Terrible. I was doing really well at the start of this, and then ever since oh man, ever since level 4. Just embarrassingly bad now. I played a lot of Contra 3, but I've never beaten it without Game Genie. I haven't played Contra 3 yet. I'm kind of working on these challenge runs of the first 2 games before I move on. I have Contra 3 and Contra Hardcore on the Genesis. I have them both in my collection waiting for me. There'll be something of a reward once I've finally pulled off all the challenges in these 2 games that I want to do. No. You misunderstood me. I have both. I have Contra 3 on the Super NES, and I have Hardcore on the Genesis. 2 separate games. I have both of them. But I doubt I will be breezing through either. don't think the power-ups disappear in this game, do they? Don't hit it. Well, that's all I could do. Could have tried to jump from the bottom, I guess, but that machine gun really robbed me. Oh, everything is just terrible now. Why? Why am I doing so bad? Like, that was not smart. I let the guy behind me scare me. I should have just turned around and taken him out. I don't think we're going to complete this run. I think we're going to have to restart it here soon. I'm almost out of continues, and I'm almost out of lives and continues. Feels bad not even finishing the run. Guess we could still make it if we're really lucky. Uh-oh. Hey, we got some people coming in. Nice. Oop. Hello, Alex Man. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome to you and to your friends. I'm practicing Contra with no powers. I'm doing a very mediocre job of it tonight. But I mean, they can't all be smooth expert runs, I guess. Let me get you a shout out here in the chat. Bingo, there we go. So, my friends, you can use that link if you want to give our friend Alex Man a follow. That's the way to do it. And I saw that you were live before, but I have no idea what Warframe is. So tell me, what is Warframe, and how did it treat you tonight? Sparrow says, I just read up on how to play Impossible Mission, and wow, Frownie, if you do decide to play it, you really do need to read up on it first and make sure you've got a pen and paper. I will keep those things in mind. Well, I will try to keep those things in mind, but if I'm being perfectly honest, if I don't do it soon, I'm going to forget and suffer. Warframe is a third-person looter shooter, free to play. Looter shooter. I don't know if I've heard that term before. Alright, do we be cautious or bold? Let's be bold. Let's not kill any of the faces. Ah! Alright, well that was my last life. Hey, we have a continue. I didn't think I had any continues left. Excellent. I sometimes refer to these enemies as shrimps, but to be honest, what they really remind me of are cicada shells. Uh-oh. Fuzzies are coming for me. Ah, they got me. That's what I get for playing hastily. But if I never do it, how am I going to get practiced up? Okay, this face we do have to take out this face because it will pester us the whole boss fight. This is going to be real close, and I wouldn't hold my breath if I were you. Never mind, we're in our next to life. We've got this. Ha victory! You're better at this game than me. I wouldn't be able to beat the first level in Contra. Well, thank you, Alex, man. I feel like I'm okay at this game. Just the thing is, it makes me feel a little down on myself because I'm not as good at it as I want to be. And that's, you know, it has me kicking myself sometimes when I perform kind of poorly. But we'll get there. Someday we'll get there. So I've already beaten Contra in one life. Just a regular playthrough with whatever powers I want to pick up. I'm trying to beat it in one life with no powers. And if I do that, then I'm going to try and beat it in one life with all the powers, meaning every possible weapon grab is mandatory, which will be easier in a lot of ways, but there's a lot of opportunities to really mess that up too, so. I got big plans. I have big plans for Contra. I'm basically want to master it in every way, and then put it away and never play it again. Hooked on Pot, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the pistachios. We'll have some right now. The good/bad thing about Impossible Mission is it's semi-random. Puzzle will be different every time you play it, and the rooms are not in the exact same location either. Wow. The scorpion-looking things are nightmare fuel. A harsh critic on yourself, Frownie? Well, I have to be to keep pushing myself along. Can't stay for long. Sleep calls for work. Have a good stream. Thank you again for the raid, Alex man. I do appreciate you stopping by, and I understand. You know, If you can't stay long, you can't stay long. No. It's perfectly understandable. And sleep well. Sleep well. Alright, my friends. Well, that was a run through Contra. That was a ugly, struggling run, but we made it all the way through. So that'll conclude our Contra practice for the night. We are going to move over to Super C and do one run through Super C. And then after we complete that, get our Super C practice out of the way, we will move on to Iron Sword. So let me just step away to change the game real quick, and I'll be right back with you in just a few seconds.